Supply schedule. Supply schedule is a tabular representation of the functional relationship between price and quantity supplied for a particular commodity. Supply schedule is of two types. First, individual supply schedule, and the second is market supply schedule. Individual supply schedule. Individual supply. Individual supply is done by one firm, one company, one organization, etc. Individual supply schedule. It is a tabular representation of various quantities of commodities that a seller is willing to sell at a given price and at a specific period of time. Individual supply schedule. The table explains the functional relationship between price and quantity supplied of a commodity. Lower the price, lower will be the quantity of a commodity supplied and vice versa. At the lowest price of Rs 10, supply is also lowest at 100 kgs. At the highest price of Rs 50, quantity supplied is highest at 500 kgs. Individual supply curve. Individual supply curve is a graphical representation of the individual supply schedule. The below figure represents the individual supply curve. In the figure, x-axis represents the quantity supplied and y-axis represents the price of the commodity. SS is the supply curve. The supply curve SS slopes upwards from left to right, indicating direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. Market supply schedule. Before understanding what is market supply schedule, let us understand what is market supply. Market supply is the total quantity of goods or services that all producers are willing to supply at the prevailing set of relative prices during defined period of time. Market supply schedule. Market supply schedule is a tabular representation of different quantities of commodities which all the producers are prepared to sell at different prices and at a given point of time. Market supply schedule. In the table, market supply is obtained by adding the supply of sellers A, B and C at different prices. At a highest price of Rs 50, market supply is the highest at 1800 kgs. And at the lowest price of Rs 10, market supply is lowest at 600 kgs. Market supply curve. Market supply curve is a graphical representation of the market supply schedule. The below figure represents the market supply curve. In the figure, x-axis represents the quantity supplied and y-axis represents the price of commodity. SS is the market supply curve. The supply curve SS slopes upward from left to right, indicating direct relationship between price and quantity supplied.